The evolution of natural language processing has come a long way. Today, we have a variety of AI language models that are fully operational and have the potential not just to decode your question, but also smart enough to understand the intention behind your questions. Out of the countless number of development and the emerging ones like Megatron, Albert, Electra, T5, and many more, these three models are currently ruling the space of AI language models: Bing, Bard, and ChatGPT. And today, we will understand the differences, similarities, and the abilities that make them stand out and try to decide which one is the best. Hey everyone, welcome to Simplilearn's YouTube channel, and today we bring you the Bing versus the Google Bard, the ChatGPT. But before we begin, if these are the type of videos you would like to watch, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to never miss an update from Simplilearn. If you are an aspiring artificial intelligence engineer looking for an online training and certification from the prestigious universities and in collaboration with leading experts so that you have the most robust foundation skills, knowledge, and what it takes to become the best, then search no more. Also, want to get access to more informative content like this one? Get subscribed to us and hit the bell so that you're the first to get to know when we host. With that in mind, let's start with the elephant in the room, that is the ChatGPT. ChatGPT was released on the 30th of November 2022. It uses the GPT LLM. To elaborate, LLM is an abbreviation for Large Language Model, and ChatGPT is globally available to its users using the Generative Pre-trained Transformer, also called as ChatGPT LLM, with 1 trillion parameters as its variables learned during the model training. Now, the Bing. Microsoft was one of the largest investors in OpenAI. Bing is an AI language model created in collaboration with OpenAI and publicly released on the 4th of May 2023. Bing uses the same dataset that ChatGPT uses. Bing has an edge over ChatGPT as Microsoft integrates its Prometheus with about 135 billion parameters. Now, next up we have Bard. Bard is Google's answer to ChatGPT with limited capabilities and lukewarm responses. It was released on 21st of March 2023. Bard initially started off with Lambda LLM with a caliber of 137 billion parameters. Google's CEO assures Bard will switch to pathway model named as Palm 2 LLM with about 400 billion plus parameters to take on ChatGPT head-on-head in generating responses and the application codes and programs. With the details discussed, let's move ahead to some of the important parameters to be considered to discuss the differences. Firstly, user interface and experience. ChatGPT has a simple and subtle interface, making it easy to understand and get along with the usage. So, ChatGPT's user interface looks something like this. ChatGPT has a simple, dark theme interface focusing on providing users with high-quality language processing capabilities rather than immersive visuals. You can ask questions, get answers, and even you can ask to enhance or optimize the answer according to your needs. Again, user needs to manually request ChatGPT. On the other hand, Bing is more inclined towards giving a blissful visual experience to their users by choosing brilliant background images, colorful interfaces, and emojis. So, a typical Bing user interface looks something like this. In addition to that, it is backed up by ChatGPT's dataset and Prometheus LLM to help users with the best-in-class answers to their questions. It even delivers 3 different answers at the same time. Creative, balanced, and precise are the 3 variants, and you can choose the best ones which suits your requests. Now lastly, Bard. Bard is a little different from others. Unlike others, Bard just dumps the answers at once. Enthusiasts call it fast, but it misses the human touch of giving the answers in a word-by-word typing manner. Yet, similar to Bing, it manages to give you different versions of the answers. Besides that, Bard has a decent interface and its logo shines with multiple colors, giving you the feeling of Bard processing the data to give you a better result. Now, let's try to ask a few most frequently asked questions to Bard, ChatGPT, and Bing. Let's ask with a simple one. Are you friends with ChatGPT and Bing, you can see the shining logo of Bard, and you have just seen the way how Google Bard answers you. It just dumps the answer. Now, if you go or if you ask the same question to the other ones like ChatGPT and Bing, let's see how they respond. And you can see you have other drafts as well, right? So you can see draft 1, draft 2, and draft 3. So you can choose any ones which you feel are more optimized and deliverable according to your requests, right? Now let's go back to Bing, right? Now let's ask the same question. Are you friends with ChatGPT and Bard? See, the word-by-word typing approach of Bing and ChatGPT give you a little more immersive feeling that somebody is really talking to you, right? And you also have the freedom of choosing the answer wisely, right? So it gives you 3 different options, which are creative, balanced, and precise, right? And on just one single scroll, you have the Bing search open here, right? This is one other good way of using Bing. In case if you have any questions that are unanswered or which did not satisfy you, you can also go back to Bing and you can manually search for the data and get the information, right? Now let's get back to ChatGPT. And here, let's ask the same question. Are you friends with Bing and Bard? See? So that's how individual AI models respond to each other. And now let's get back to the next point of discussion, which is what is the data or history about the questions you asked or the prompts you have opened that each one of these stores. So this is about the conversation history or the prompt that you have with individual one of these AI models. First comes the ChatGPT. ChatGPT claims they do not store any data about its interaction with its users. But in ChatGPT, you can access the prompts and questions you asked. You can also export your transcripts in ChatGPT. On the other hand, we have Bing. Bing says they do not have any history or prompts of your previous conversations as well. And lastly, Bard. Bard is a little mix and match of both. So what Bard does is, it stores only the prompts. Whereas in ChatGPT, when you ask a question, it will store the question and the answer it gave you. But Bard, it will only store the prompt, that is the question you asked, and not the answer it gave to you. So with that, the next point of discussion would be the mobile version of each one of these. As of now, ChatGPT hasn't released any of the official mobile application version yet. And on the other hand, on Bing, it has just one click of a button and you can click it and Bing launches on your mobile phone. And Bing has a mobile variant with similar and much better aesthetics that can get started on a touch of an app launcher. And lastly, we have Bard. Bard has a similar approach to its mobile variant. Google has enabled Bard usage in Google mobile application as well. And now comes the number of questions asked. Disclaimer, if you want to work on a project, presentation or thesis, choose your AI model wisely. Because if you are close to wrapping up your project and the AI model says, sorry pal, you're out of your wishes. Yes, you heard me right. A few of these language models have a limitation on the number of questions asked on one single topic or one single keyword or one single concept. Let's look into details. Before we proceed to the next part of this video, let's take a minute to hear from our learners who have experienced massive success in their careers.
Hey, I'm Shariar Jalil. I live in Ontario, Canada. I have been in IT sector for the past 20 years. I recently took the professional certificate program in artificial intelligence and machine learning. The course has changed the way I look at things and helped me bag some amazing freelance projects. I started my career in 1999, and over the years I have worked with many companies My last tenure was with IBM Canada. My aim was to restart my career and learn something that would help accelerate my career. I thought artificial intelligence can make me future ready. The course in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning is provided by Simplilearn in association with Purdue University, which is why I chose the course. I did not have high expectations from online course, but my experience was simply awesome. The quality of interaction within the course was simply amazing. The course faculty was also very experienced and knowledgeable. After the course, my knowledge has grown manifold. I have immensely benefited from Python and coding skills. I am able to get some new freelance projects. Also, I am planning to start an AI-based startup with my friend where I feel that the learning from the course to be very helpful. I am really delighted and happy. In my free time, I try to create meaningful content on YouTube, and I talk about new technologies and what kind of courses professionals should be taking, along with many other topics. I definitely recommend this course to everyone. After all, when it comes to new skills to advance your career, there should be no compromise. You should always learn from the best.
First comes ChatGPT. ChatGPT takes 25 questions on a single keyword or a single subject or a single topic of discussion. Post that, it refrains from answering your questions. Same with Bing. It takes no more than 20 questions on single keyword or a single topic or a single concept. But now comes Brad. Brad is a little different. Brad kind of set stakes a little too high. It almost has no limits to your questions. You can ask any number of questions to Bard, and that can be a real deal breaker. Lastly, we will differentiate these AI models based on their productivity. Yes, exactly. We do know all these three models are smart, but how smart exactly? How humanly are they? How close are they in convincing you with an optimistic answer? What's their potential to judge a hypothetical question and give you a balanced answer? Sounds interesting, right? Let's get started. First, let's start with ChatGPT. So let's say I want to learn AI and machine learning. So obviously this should be able to teach me that. Let's ask it, can you teach me artificial intelligence, machine learning? Brilliant. It gave me a brief about artificial intelligence, machine learning, types of machine learning, and deep learning in one go. And it also convinced you here, right? Yes, as an AI model, I can certainly help you with that, right? So it's a good answer. Now let's try to ask a little different one. Or can it plan an itinerary? Or can it buy me a product online? Or can it do some other things like booking me an Uber, right? So let's try, can you purchase an online training program for AI and ML? Brilliant. ChatGPT knows its limits, right? As an AI model, I cannot directly purchase online, right? It's giving you the brutal truth here. That's good. And apart from that, it also gave you a step by step procedure to buying your course. do your research, check the curriculum, check the instructor, what's the format, what's the cost, right? A few parameters which you might want to consider before buying a course, right? So now let's try to question the same queries to Bing. So since Bing and ChatGPT share the same training dataset, I could expect a similar answer, but let's see. It is taking a while. I guess Prometheus is a little slower compared to GPT. Okay, there might be a connection issue. Let's ask the question once again. Wow, it's way too better than ChatGPT. So it is even asking you details on if you are looking for a specific topic or a general overview. Let's say I would need a general overview. I could straight away say Bing is a little more smarter and productive compared to ChatGPT, but still, we have one more contender to compare with, Bard, right? So there might be, again, the internet connection. Now let's say we refresh Bing once again and straight away ask the second question what we had, right? That is, can you buy me a course, online course for learning artificial intelligence? Bing did give me a good answer for the previous question. Let's see what kind of an answer it gives me now. I'm sorry, but I'm not capable of making online purchases. However, I can find you some online courses for learning AI. Would you like me to search for some options? Brilliant! So this is a little more optimized answer compared to ChatGPT ones, and it is also honest. It does know its limits. Fine, it can help you search for some online courses, but again, ChatGPT gave us some parameters to consider, right? So I would give, or I would choose to tie them up here. They are on a tie. Now our last contender, that is Bard. Let's try to ask the same questions to Bard. So here is Bard. Now let's try to ask questions to Bard. Let's say, can you teach me machine learning? You can see the Bard logo shining there. Now it should be dumping the answer anytime soon. Yeah, of course, we do miss that humanly touch of giving the answer in a word by word typing way. Let's refresh and ask the question again. Can you teach me machine learning? This is a little too straightforward. I'm a language model and don't have the capacity to help you out. So, okay, let's not give up here. Let's try to ask the second question. Can you purchase an online training program to me to learn machine learning? Yes, I can help you purchase an online program for machine learning. Here are a few things that you need to consider. Good. It's not being brutally honest here. It is saying it can help you out. So again, what I intended to expect here was you cannot just directly buy an online program, right? You need some details, credentials, and everything to purchase. So again, it is sugarcoating the answer, and it is definitely giving you suggestions similar to ChatGPT, but a little different, which focuses on your learning style, level of experience, your budget. Good, nice way to answer some questions like this one. So all these three ones are brilliant and good in their own way. So it might be a little difficult to declare who's the winner as of now, since the Bard AI model is going to switch to Palm 2 and we are expecting some updates to each one of these. With that, we can consider currently they are standing next to each other with similar capabilities and better enhancement in different fields. So, with that having said, we can conclude this session on ChatGPT versus Bing versus Bard. And if you would like me to answer the conclusion, I would say, well, it seems like we all have our strengths and weaknesses. At the end of the day, it comes to what users value the most. Do they want a visually appealing interface, strong privacy protections, or the ability to converse with an AI language model? It's up to them to decide. So you are the viewers and you can decide the winner of this particular battle on ChatGPT versus Bing versus Bard. And with that having said, if you are an aspiring artificial intelligence engineer looking for online training and certifications from the prestigious universities and in collaboration with leading experts so that you have the most robust foundations, skills, knowledge, and what it takes to become the best, then search no more. With that, we have come to an end of this session. And if you have any queries regarding any of the topics covered in this session, or if you have any other points that we missed to discuss in this session, then please do let us know in the comment section below and let us know which AI model is your preference or you declare as the winner of this particular battle. Until next time, thank you, stay safe, and keep learning.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.